Hello, Brops. We're back with more Cat Astrology by Mary Daniels, photographs by Judy Schaefer. We head into the Gemini cat. What page is it? No, page 30. The Gemini cat. The human in the cat suit, May 21st to June 21st. Ruled by Mercury, the planet governing communication. George, a well-known and talented Chicago theatrical director-producer, shares his home with two cats. One of them is a charming Burmese named Buddha, about whom George is always saying, I half expect him to unzip his little brown suit one day and out will come a person. Once, after George had gone on in this way for some time, he was asked to check Buddha's birthday. He looked in the book where he kept such information and discovered, as suspected, that clever little Buddha is a Gemini. The other cat is a Siamese Cancer, sharing his human sign. They all get along fabulously well, and no wonder it's an excellent combination. Gemini for humans is the sign of twins or a split personality. In felines, it is the sign of the cat, which seems to be half human. Obviously, Gemini missed being a human in this life by only a few hairs. The Gemini cat has such a quick mind and playful sense of humor. One finds oneself expecting it to open its eloquent mouth one morning and complain that the bacon is too crisp. If you are not sure when your cat was born, here are some clues to a Gemini. She begins a loud, non-stop screech about why she should go out. You get up and, while she twines herself eagerly around your legs, open the door. She dashes out so fast she seems to have 16 legs. You sit down again. A minute passes, you hear meow. She wants to come in again. She can't help it. It's her dual personality. There are really two of her. One would like to be in, the other would like to be out. At a recent Tupperware party, a very nice woman who somewhat resembles you, cats, if given the chance, often pick a second human who resembles the first, was telling funny stories about her cat, an orange and black spotted on white who, just like your Crayola, loves to sleep with its head on the pillow and its body under the covers. Ever since you've had a strong suspicion that Crayola is two-timing you and has another home where they think she's their cat. You've started to notice that Crayola's around your home approximately every second day, but whenever Crayola's at your house, and these thoughts cross your mind, she leaps to your chest, puts her little arms around your neck, bumps her cold, wet nose into yours, and suddenly you're grateful for whatever you get of her time and love. Gemini cats are really happiest with two strong relationships going. If they are indoor cats, then it will be two members of the same household, or even another cat and you. In appearance, the Gemini cat is usually small, light boned, but strong, slim, swift, and a long, graceful neck, and a little streak of a tail. If Taurus cats often resemble little bears, the Gemini looks like a little monkey. It's like a damn corpse. Crayola will stay kittenish and young-looking when other cats are pondering whisker lifts. Geminis have a light, easy walk when they do walk, for more often they are running. Many Gemini cats have long guard hairs or little tufts of fur at the backs of their delicate heels, like the wings on Mercury's feet, and long ear tufts, like the wings on his helmet. Very often they are bicolors or bicolors on white, with a cap of solid color sitting square atop their heads. Crayola is rarely serious. Her huge eyes shine like golden harvest moons when she's allowed to sit at the table. As a joke, to humor you, with a napkin wrapped around her neck, all the humans will be amused, but for once, Crayola won't clown around, for she is practicing to be human. She minds her manners very well and even picks up a morsel of food with her paw and transfers it to her little pink mouth. When going to the vet or just for a ride in the car, Crayola will stand on the lap of the driver and place her front paws on the crossbar of the steering wheel, much to the amusement of fellow motorists. She will run to the door when the doorbell rings and murmur little hellos, darting back and forth like a surprised and excited housewife, while you admit the caller. Although generally Crayola amuses everyone with her charm and wit, she can be tactless at times. Your visitor will hardly be seated when Crayola will have leapt to her lap, given her earrings a bite to see if they are real silver or gold, checked her breath for alcohol, and tried to make the black widow spiders on her eyelids run off. You swear if you really put your mind to it, you could teach Crayola to answer the phone and take a message. One thing you'll just have to get used to, Crayola is a real yenta, either with humans or other cats, gossiping, chattering cheerfully, incessantly. With the Gemini, you get two cats for the price of one. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down, but he's never dull. This cat doesn't exactly look a sharp. I don't want to be rude to the cat's physiognomy, but it doesn't look particularly sharp, nor does this cat. They both. A Siamese Gemini will sound like 33 RPM record run at 45. Purring, this particular combination of breed and sign has the loudest cat motor of all. They can sound like a hot rod. There will be mornings when you're awakened by that purr that you'll want to ask your favorite automotive parts dealer for a muffler for your Siamese. The latter would enjoy that joke on himself, for all Gemini cats have a keen joie de vivre and sense of fun. Many are out and out clowns, and in fact, their colors often fit into clown like patterns of overall dots or crazy zigzag stripes. Crayola can play any two healthy dogs into cardiac arrest. As for dogs with bad intent, she can run circles around them, thumbing her tail, so to speak. Few cats are as fast as the Gemini one. She loves to frolic, and once you let her out, probably will run over to the neighbors to call out their dash hound, to play tag and Red Rover with. A little of Gemini kittens will resemble a boisterous troop of tumblers. For no apparent reason, Crayola will often have fits of the sillies, scamper up and down the living room, canter up to you with airs laid back, and a wide grin on her face. Tail bushed fat, she is playing that you are a dreadful monster she is going to chase away. Then she'll do her tumbling act, pursue her own tail until she grasps the end and bites it. Then a fast skitter all over the kitchen floor and a dive into the wastebasket. Gemini loves to leave them laughing. Crayola travels well via any means of transportation. She even enjoys a ride in a bike basket. Most cats eject after the fifth or sixth revolution of the wheels. Geminis love the constant movement and excitement of new scenes. It's quite likely the orange tiger cat in the excellent movie Harry and Tonto is a Gemini. Geminis are non-stop talkers. They're very intelligent and are often found in executive positions. Since Crayola is always in a hurry, she can be a gulper when she eats. Not very good for her digestion. Very often she will want to try human food, while other cats will walk off in disdain with some muttered remark such as, humans will eat anything. She'll chomp down a French fry, munch on a slice of pizza, chew on a piece of taffy candy. Gemini nervous systems are set at high, and sometimes they become unsprung. Touch Crayola by surprise, and she will leap 6 feet into the air. You will think you grabbed a bolt of lightning. Crayola will love being close to you, will copy everything you do, want to see how you brush your teeth, anticipate you're turning off the TV set to go to bed. If there's another cat in the household, they will play games of the Gemini's invention, but Crayola will drop them at a moment's notice to spend time with you, to study you, to understand you, to strive for perfection in your relationship. However, Gemini will draw the line somewhere. Run the bathwater and get in. Crayola will walk into the bathroom, put one paw up on the rim of the tub, open her eyes as wide as they'll go, and, flicking her ears back and forth, seem to ask, what in heaven's name is she doing now? Whereas most non-water sign cats will cross it off as one of those eccentricities humans have. Gemini will continue to puzzle over it. She closely identifies with human beings. Birds and rodents will be either an intellectual curiosity to the Gemini, who will wonder how they work, or simply a toy. Games. The Gemini cat will be amused by almost anything. The paper-covered wire for closing plastic bags, the cap from a felt-tip pen, a Christmas nut, a string bean, etc. The Gemini cat is most inventive. It will learn to retrieve a small not bar, a rolled-up baby sock instantly. Names: Mary Poppins, Magoo, Hermes, Yo-Yo, Donut, Dottie, Peekaboo, Leprechaun, Pamplemousse for cats that are all yellow and pink. Otter, Strawberry, if found in a strawberry patch, as one Gemini cat was. Also Mr. or Mrs. names, such as Mrs. Gray for a gray lady cat with matronly manners. Russell, Casserole for a tortoise shell. Tabrina, Dee Dee, Gremlin. Compatible humans. Sagittarius, either human or feline, is a good combination. Writers, actors, comedians, and comedians. Theater people, anyone who needs a good laugh now and then. Compatible dogs, usually no problem. Small, frisky ones make good playmates. Sleeping arrangements, same as humans. Otherwise, atop the TV in the rear window of a car, atop the kitchen hutch, wherever he can observe the action. A Gemini cat can come back in her next life as a famous talk show hostess or get into schemes of cunning and fraud, pass bad checks, and be a con artist, depending on the moral example you set her. That's all, bro. That's all.